Sean Diddy Combs' dazzling ascent to music mogul royalty took a nightmarish nosedive into a hellish maelstrom of scandal and depravity. From the pinnacle of hip-hop glory, where he was worshipped as a kingpin, Diddy's seemingly untouchable empire exploded into a grotesque showcase of betrayal, abuse, and criminality. Behind his glittering facade, a grotesque reality emerged, filled with sordid allegations of manipulation, coercion, and disturbing misconduct. Once the master of a flashy empire, Diddy now finds himself ensnared in a relentless whirlwind of shocking accusations and scandalous revelations. His high-flying world, built on fame and fortune, is unraveling in a public spectacle of dark secrets and explosive drama, as the man who once seemed invincible is now mired in a pit of controversy and legal battles that threaten to destroy everything he built. This is Bad Boy Curse. Sowing of seeds. Sean John Combs, aka Diddy, was born into a world of tumult and intrigue in Harlem, later moving to the rough streets of Mount Vernon, New York. His mother, Cassie, was a dedicated teacher's assistant, while his father, Melvin, a former US Air Force member, was linked to the notorious drug lord Frank Lucas, the inspiration behind American Gangster. In a brutal twist of fate, Melvin was gunned down in 1972 during a botched drug deal, wrongly identified as a snitch. At just 2 years old, young Sean was left in the dark about the harrowing truth. Raised solely by his mother, Combs emerged as a charismatic figure, flaunting his love for rap and football. He made his mark as a teenager, appearing in music videos for Diana Ross and the Fine Young Cannibals, and hustled through multiple newspaper delivery routes before heading to Howard University. There he became notorious for throwing extravagant parties that drew massive crowds. Catching the attention of Uptown Records' Andre Harrell, Combs dropped out to join Uptown, where he was instrumental in launching stars like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci. But in 1991, the spotlight turned sinister. Combs co-promoted a celebrity basketball game and concert at City College of New York, but what was supposed to be a star-studded event turned into a deadly crush. The gym, meant for 2,730, was packed with nearly 5,000 people, resulting in 9 deaths and 29 injuries. An inquiry blamed Combs for his choice of inadequate security, though he faced no criminal charges. The fallout saw him shelling out $3,800,000, with $750,000 coming directly from his pocket. Undeterred, Combs launched Bad Boy Records after a falling out with Harrell, taking the notorious Big along for the ride. Biggie's debut album, Ready to Die, became a sensation, with hits like Juicy and Big Papa cementing Bad Boy's place in rap history. The label's success drew big names like Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez, eager for Combs' signature touch. But the glittering success came with dark shadows. In March 1997, the rap world was shattered when the notorious Big was murdered in a drive-by shooting. A tragic outcome of the notorious East Coast-West Coast feud. Combs, who had been trailing Biggie, mourned publicly with the hit I'll Be Missing You, a tribute that topped the charts and featured on his debut album, No Way Out*. He pled guilty to harassment and was sentenced to a 1-day anger management course. Later that year, he was charged with criminal possession of a weapon after police discovered 2 9mm guns in his car following a violent altercation at a club. Combs and then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were both arrested, but he was eventually acquitted of all charges, while Lopez walked away without any charges. As Combs navigated the treacherous waters of fame, the line between success and scandal blurred, painting a portrait of a man who rose to dizzying heights only to face the darkness of his own making. The Devil Soars. A footage from 2009 resurfaced featuring Sean Diddy Combs with a 15-year-old Justin Bieber, and it's raising alarm bells. In this disturbing clip from Bieber's YouTube channel, Diddy makes unsettling remarks about spending 48 hours with the underage singer. The way Diddy talks about their time together has sparked serious concerns about potential predatory behavior, making viewers question the true nature of their relationship. The video opens with Combs flaunting his Lamborghini to Bieber and promising him a ride once he turns 16 the following year. You ever seen the movie 48 HRs? Right now, Justin is having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy, Diddy says with an unsettling enthusiasm. They're having the time of their lives. What we're doing and where we're hanging out, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. Diddy goes on to say, I have been given custody of him. You know, he's signed to Usher, and I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album," he adds with a smirk. "For the next 48 hours he's with me, and we're gonna go full buck wild crazy." When Bieber is asked what he wants to do, he responds, "Let's go get some girls. Man after my heart," Diddy replies, his response laced with an eerie undertone. "That's what I'm talking about. If you thought that's it, let me tell you, the creepiness of this man was just getting started." In 2005, 20-year-old Cassie Ventura, known for her breakout single Me and You, caught the eye of Sean Combs, who quickly signed her to a 10-album deal with Bad Boy Records. By 2008, Cassie's self-titled debut was a critical hit, but their professional success was overshadowed by a troubling personal relationship. In December 2023, Cassie accused Combs in a civil lawsuit of leveraging his power to create a manipulative and coercive romantic and sexual relationship. She alleged severe physical abuse, including beatings and kicks, and claimed sexual assault and rape.
The surveillance video obtained by CNN was taken in a Los Angeles hotel. It seems to show Sean Diddy Combs grabbing Cassie Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies there, it appears Combs kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room.
With many incidents reportedly witnessed by Combs' entourage, who allegedly did nothing to intervene, Combs vehemently denied the charges, accusing Cassie of extortion. The case was settled swiftly, with Combs' lawyer insisting the settlement was not an admission of guilt. In 2019, model Gina Hohen revealed in an interview that Combs had physically abused her and offered money for an abortion during their tumultuous 5-year relationship. Hohen described a harrowing incident where Combs allegedly stomped on her stomach.
Stomped on my stomach, like really hard, and I took the whip.
Combs did not address these allegations. December 2023 saw a surge of accusations against Combs. Joy Dickerson-Neal filed a lawsuit alleging that in 1991, Combs drugged and sexually assaulted her while she was in college. She claimed he recorded the attack and distributed the footage without her consent. Another woman, Liza Gardner, accused Combs of coercing her into sex in the early 90s and later choking her to the point of unconsciousness. These lawsuits emerged just before the expiration of the New York Adult Survivors Act, which allowed survivors of sexual abuse to file claims despite the statute of limitations. Combs denied all allegations, dismissing them as a money grab and asserting that the lawsuits exploited the Adult Survivors Act for improper purposes. In February 2024, the drama escalated when producer Rodney Jones Jr. slapped Sean Combs with a lawsuit, alleging he was coerced into unwanted sexual acts. Jones claimed Combs tried to groom him, implying such behavior was shockingly common in the cutthroat world of music. Combs' lawyer swiftly shot down these accusations, branding them as outright lies. The scandal intensified in March 2024, when federal agents stormed Combs' luxurious properties in Los Angeles and Miami. The high-stakes raid even led to a brief detainment of Combs at Miami Airport. The Department of Homeland Security described the raids as part of a sprawling investigation.
Swarming the house in what they say is an ongoing investigation into human trafficking.
Though the link to the mounting civil cases remained murky. Combs' attorney was quick to call the raids a witch hunt, defending his client's innocence amid the chaos.